Capcom has just announced a game that could change Marvel. It's June 18th of 2024, and Nintendo has a new Direct with some exciting announcements. New Mario & Luigi, Zelda, Mario Party, and Metroid Prime 4 news. Things are looking good for this Direct so far, but nothing really that shakes anything up.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
If you're wondering why this game is getting the excitement it's getting, get ready to know why this is one of the most important announcements in recent news.
Capcom presents
Marvel vs. Capcom is a fighting game that takes the two brands of Marvel and Capcom and puts them in the fight pit, causing Western characters like Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Wolverine to be in the same room and interact with Eastern characters like Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li, making this a huge cultural mix of the West and East. People from all around the world fighting each other with new and familiar characters, making awesome fights.
Justin Wong! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Marvel vs. Capcom captured the audience of many kids who grew up one day to get jobs at Marvel or Capcom and use that inspiration from these games to make the media we consume better, which makes it sad with the current state it was in. All the Marvel vs. Capcom games that have been released were either unattainable by standard means, or if they are, definitely not by MSRP. You can't just crash into a GameStop and say, I want a copy of Marvel 2. I mean, an English copy of X-Men vs. Street Fighter can go for $160, Jesus! And that's not even the main show of this collection. If you want to play them, you have to emulate them, which I know some people have a problem with. Or you gotta find an arcade that has one of these machines. There's currently no way to attain these games digitally either. You might be asking, why is this game important? There's a lot of games that don't have ports or sequels. The reason why this is important is because of the absolute effort that's been put into the revitalization of the game, and what this could change for Marvel. The Free Marvel 2 movement cannot be credited just one person, as it was an entire group effort from content creators, higher powers, and audiences that blew up the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 scene to grab the attention of Capcom and Marvel to free it from jail due to licensing rights. Fans spent years grabbing people's attention with fan-made tournaments, an arcade cabinet, community mods for Marvel 3. People wanted this game to be free, and they did it, showing community voices could still work in this day and age. This could also affect the Marvel brand for the better, with them being more open to other industries and possible crossovers that aren't limited to just comics. Imagine an actual series of Wolverine vs. Predator rather than just a comic run. Or something crazier like Ant-Man teaming with Ultraman to take down kaijus. If Marvel sees that people like the idea of them crossing over with IPs, not crossovers with just other Marvel characters, they could try and extend their hands to things not just in America, and that could help with the current stagnation of ideas within their shows and movies due to being limited to just the MCU. If not that, this could simply just help the people who want another Marvel vs. Capcom game. Capcom has admitted that they use these collections to gauge interest in the IP and to see if people want these types of games. And look, I get it. It's hard to believe the words from a logo, but if you want some kind of proof, look at the Ace Attorney series. In 2016, there was Dual Destinies, and that was it for Ace Attorney in the West for the next 3 years. Then, in 2019, they re-released the Ace Attorney collection in HD to gauge interest and saw that people wanted it, so then they put in the time for 3 more collections. Now we have Ace Attorney games that were only limited to Japan. Same goes with Mega Man, so please, be hyped for this game, and grab Capcom's attention with your wallets on this one, even if you can emulate these games. And if you don't have the money, then please, just spread the message by word of mouth. Talk about it, because the chances for a new Marvel vs. Capcom this generation of fighters can have is super important, because this is bigger than just a game. Marvel vs. Capcom is important.
Take you for a ride. Arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom. They're fighting their way onto Nintendo.
What?
As one collection. Look it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Age of
What am I
Heroes.
fucking looking at?
I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good day.